Hello there, beautiful earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. How is everybody doing? I hope you're all doing great. So I'm going to do an earth sign reading for your energies, all three of you in the chart of Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising energies. So, take the messages that resonate. It's the first time I'm doing it like as a collective. So this is going to be fun. It's going to be focused on an energy that's in your life, love life. This will be a love reading, but it'll focus about on how they're feeling towards you, what they might want to happen, or what they may be walking away from, stuff like that. I'll just check in with them in that sense. So, without further ado, our signs. This is a first, so let's just see how it goes. Let's see what the messages are here for my Capricorns, Taurians, and Virgos. Okay, so all right, this is going on right here. We've got some ghosting jumping out at us. So heartbreak and something unexpected may have happened, or we could be dealing with a situation where heartbreak is in effect right now due to some ghosting. It could have, somebody. Whoa. Okay, regret. All right, so we've got, the ghosting could have happened unexpectedly. Somebody could have been just like popped off, just disappeared. There's some regrets here. We have some habits. We're looking at some habits, mistakes. Maybe said, wrong choice. Somebody, did the wrong thing, said the wrong thing. Alcohol could have been involved, something like that. Or, I don't know, something is going on with that. Okay, so there's something unknown here, something that's not being talked about or expressed or disclosed. Somebody could be holding something back. Could be dealing with somebody here that could be Scorpio. So there could be something Scorpio-ish going on with this person, is energy overall. But I also feel like this is somebody, there's an energy here for you guys, earth signs, where there's a lot of like fantasies or illusions, right? Like the reality is not clicking up. Okay, so we also have social media and anxiety. So something's going on here with your person. They're regretting something. There's some ghosting taking place. You could have ghosted them. They could have ghosted you. Something's leading to a form of heartbreak. The heartbreak can come in many forms. Betrayal, or just kind of grieving the pain of a separation, or just something. But anxiety is, definitely highlighted as well. Let's make sure everything is not crooked. Okay, it helps to look up sometimes when I'm recording. All right, so okay, so now that we have that going, let's see what the romance angel messages are for your person here, Earth signs. So what do the angels want our sign to know about this person's feelings towards my Earth beautiful angels here? What are the messages? So I feel like this person finds you to be the one. I feel like they think of you as the one, or the energy that they like, that they want to be around, that they want to be with. I feel for a lot of you, they feel like they've already met that person and it's in you. I also feel like this is somebody that may not be necessarily able to fulfill your love needs or the things that you might be looking for in love. This is somebody that might not be fully like equipped or just maybe they're not putting the effort. Of course, we have some unexpected stuff going on, but I feel like they're thinking of you as their soulmate. They're trying to call you back in into your, call you into their energy field, or into their orbit, as they would say, sometimes. We have a wedding here. We have something that involves marriage, but if it's not a marriage matter, I feel like it's more of like a commitment situation. Okay, so we do have the energy of freeing yourself. I feel like this is somebody that, towards you, it's like, I feel like the more that you take back control of what you're doing with your life, the more like they feel like, that's where like some of the regret is. Maybe the control was too much, or something was just kind of wildly out of balance with this energy for you guys. All right, so what's affecting them, and what do we need to understand about this energy here, our signs? What is going on with this energy? Now, if you'd like, you could let me know what sign you are, and if this is resonating for your sign. It'd be interesting to know how the earth signs are connected here, but you don't have to, of course. We do have sudden wealth. Okay, so I feel like somebody here wants to reestablish something meaningful, rich, exciting. Something could be going on in their home life or at this time, especially there could be some ghosting, like, you know, Virgo, something could be going on in their life, or, you know, Taurus, your person here's home life is busted, or Capricorn, you know, there's upheaval going on, so there could be some clashing going on for them. Okay, but I feel like somebody wants, like this energy wants to take a risk towards something more meaningful, but it's not, I'm not sure about the readiness. They do look at you as the lover and that they want in their life. All right, so Earth signs, that is somebody that's definitely, you know, missing you, wanting you, desiring you. Okay, so we have sudden wealth and we have wealthy man. Okay, so we also, like I said, something could be going on with an energy, with this person's energy, where, you know, the things that they were not necessarily good at, they're becoming good and great at. They could become, you know, they could be getting like that promotion, able to buy the house, I don't know, hit the lottery jackpot, or they could kind of see and feel like with you, they feel like the masculine that they are, you know, like they feel like wealthy and well-rounded when it comes to like feelings and emotional fulfillment. Okay, so yes, it sounds a little romantic too, like too much, but it does come across as, you know, they also look at you as an energy that is full of abundance and wealth. All right, so if you're like the masculine energy, they're looking at you that way. They're perceiving you in a way where, you know, you bring stability, you're successful on your own. People like you, people enjoy your time, your company, or, you know, so stuff like that, and so they look at you as that form of stability in that sense. It could also be financial, you know, stability, but I'm not digging into that. Like, I'm not getting that vibe as much. I'm getting the vibe of, like, you know, like fulfillment, kind of abundance. Okay, so what is going on that we need to know about this person's feelings towards my beautiful Earth signs? What else do we need to know about this person or the situation? Right, so there's definitely a ghosting, a distance, a breakup, a separation of some sort. Could literally be like actually apart, like in different locations altogether. There's the desire to have some sort of a risk. We're dealing with a free-spirited energy. They could be roaming wild right now, or whatever, or exploring some possibilities of what's going on. But that's like also the risk that they're trying to just to take, maybe to prove or to understand like where they are with you in their life. All right, so there's a lot of exaggeration. I feel like that could maybe even play out with social media. There could be some bluffing, something going on. Someone could be also masking their true feelings altogether. Okay, so it's not just about, okay, well, hey, I love you or whatever. We're looking at like, when we're looking at like a life with somebody, you know, there's like people like envision what they want for themselves, and I feel like somebody's holding those visions for what they want for themselves with the relationship or with this energy. This person masks that, so it almost feels like maybe they're not being 100% true to how they feel or what they really want. Okay, so but the chemistry is here. There's a desire for you, there's a strong passion. There's something about your energy or signs that, you know, lets this person kind of could be the mystery that's in you, or the quiet energies that some of you might have. um but when it comes to this love reading, truly there's a strong passion and desire for you. I feel like maybe this person's also hurting. It doesn't have to be that, you know, they ghosted you 100%. They could have just, the relationship could have just gotten ghosted. You could have ghosted them. All right, but there's a lot of things that happen unexpectedly anyway, so there's a lot of heartbreak and regret. Okay, I feel like they want to nourish something with you here. There's some soul growth going on with this person, but I feel like they find you as their place of comfort. So it's not so much like comparing you to other people, but it just feels like there's just some things about your energy that just puts them in a different place. Like, even if they might be with other people, the energy that you bring when you're with them is not, it's not like, it's not out there, it's not common, it's very rare. All right, so we also have limit, the final straw, overload, and a breaking point. So I feel like right now this connection has reached its limit. It's at a breaking point state. Obviously, you know, we have all those messages also popping up. So it's just could be a matter of timing, you know, to kind of get things here back on track, depending on what your energies want from each other. Okay, so let's see what tarot has about this person for earth signs. What are the messages for earth signs with this energy? What's going on, what their feelings are, what else do we need to know? This is a very thick thick deck. It's beautiful. It's a cat deck. So, you know, if you know me, you know, like that. So here we are with that. We have the Star card, Aquarius energy showing up. The Hermit, we have Virgo also showing up here. So we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is Aquarius energy again, okay, with some Pisces elements. We have the Seven of Swords, and this one's in the reverse. I don't like it, but it's okay. It's okay. It's also an Aquarius energy. Okay, so Aquarius strong reading. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo. We have the Nine of Pentacles. All right, Virgo again. So, got that going. And we also have the Page of Cups in reverse, which is a Scorpio Libra energy. This card always shows up for Libra. Like, it does not matter what deck I'm using, what's going on. Always, always, always shows up. All right, so where's the kitty at? All right, well, actually, can you see it? Little kitties. All right, so, you know, automatically here with the Star card, their current vibes right now, this energy for you are signs. It's an energy that wants to strengthen a relationship or is also working on strengthening the healing that's necessary through this situation. There's a lot of hope, okay? There's a sense of renewal taking place, a sense of like healing, spiritual change taking place. The Hermit kind of amplifies it too, so your person here could also be withdrawn or kind of shifting habits or patterns, all right? Less talkative, less visible, less active, like on social media or things like that. But regardless, if those actual acts are not taking place, there's just a lot of introspection taking place. Trying to get answers to some things, becoming aware of some things, illuminating the awareness that's necessary, that, you know, that's necessary for them to understand what they need to understand here. You know, I mean, there's energies around this person that influentially, you know, they're noticing, like, you know, their friends, somebody, they're noticing like the withdrawal or some sort of a shift or change. It's more of a like a withdrawal, but it's more about like focusing on doing things for what's best. Okay, so whether it's healing, like we have the star again. I mean, I feel like it has to do what's best is like to heal or to kind of do something where the lighting is so strong. See, okay, you can see it better now, right? So it's really more about connecting, because these two cards are major arcanas anyway, so it's really more about connecting with the self and getting things back on track in terms of the relationship. But this is somebody that's willing to also work on something with you. Okay, so whatever problems in the past, this is somebody that believes these issues can be healed or resolved. But the thing is to be open to the healing that's necessary. Otherwise, it's just more a hope. Okay, so with the Page of Swords and the Seven of Swords in the reverse, you know, this is like in terms of distractions, there's just a lot of vanity taking place, a lot of broken relationships or something's broken. Okay, so somebody here is taking chances on things again. It feels like they're trying to play, but they're not trying to play in a risky way as much anymore here. It's more about messaging you, but also it's all thinking about reaching out, but also it's like, you know, wondering, you know, what's important here. So this person's like, they think of you as somebody that matters most to them in their life, even if the connection is not aligned, that you have that much of an impact on them, that you are an important person in their life, like regardless. But I also feel like there's problems, you know, with this energy when it comes to seeing things a certain way, when it comes to gossiping, you know, so somebody here is keeping an eye on you, but they would desire the truth. Let me pause because I am expecting a package. Okay, not a package. It was just Instacart saying, "Hey, come spend your money." Um, I've tried to change notifications to my phone just in general to kind of like have a different tone for it. I can't figure it. I really can't figure it out. Seven of Swords. I don't necessarily care about for this card a whole lot, but I like it when it's in the reverse. Okay, because when it's in the upright, it's a very deceptive card. It's making a break for things. Okay. Their true feelings right now is, again, comes right back to rethinking approach, wanting to heal something. looking at things, understanding what's been kept secret. They could have been masking stuff, exaggerating. There's a lot of awareness kicking in. There's a lot of realizations. There's a lot of thinking taking place with this person. But I feel like this is somebody, in the past, like things felt like more like they felt like the relationship was something they needed to escape from versus like work on, I don't know, or like leave, or they felt like the relationship was not in a solid place. In this current phase with this Seven of Swords in the reverse, there's something here that just wants to be cleared up, clearing the conscience, clearing the conscience with you. Also, kind of like maybe reveal some truthful information, whether it's about other energies or what about how you made them feel or something like that. So this is somebody that also feels like, I feel like they want to heal through that. And it's kind of taking them on that path and that journey. It feels though like in the past it may have been done, but it didn't work out or it wasn't like received well. So now it's more of like a, well, it's not so much wishful thinking, but it's like the withdrawal is kind of like shining the light for them on how things could be different, if that makes any sense, honestly. The Eight of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles. This one's in reverse, this one's upright. Like I said, both of these are Virgo energies, strong on like analyzing, thinking, maybe some anxiety here also kicking in. I feel like the biggest challenge here is this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. There's lack of inspiration. The relationship does not feel motivated. Or it feels like maybe, this person feels like they can't break to you, or maybe you felt like the relationship with them was not as exciting or as it can be. So for this person, there's a lot of impatience here coming through when it comes to the perfectionism that maybe some of you prefer or seek, or signs, very demanding energies altogether. But this is again like a Virgo card. The Nine of Pentacles here, I feel like, what they want you to know right now is they're very grateful for the relationship. They've learned a lot. There's been a lot of growth taking place. They are fine alone, but this is something that I feel like, some of you, there could be still some conversations or gossip or something taking place, and like word gets back or word gets around or something like that. So I feel like this is somebody that's like not necessarily, thrilled about that in terms of like what they want you to know. But this is somebody that feels like a little kind of still off the map, like not navigating completely, like the steering wheel is not straight. Feels like they're still kind of trying to figure out how to do this solo life or solo experience, or without like having you really, really back in their life. Because again, the relationship feels like it kind of does not have a finality, but it is a relationship that is just like went through it and came back. All right, so they're not having necessarily the real love experience in life that they're looking for when it comes to relationships. So I feel like that's also kind of something they want you to know, maybe. So hey, take it as it comes. We have the Page of Cups here in the reverse. In terms of what might happen next or signs, the Page of Cups in the reverse, it's a card of synchronicity generally, right? But I feel like there could be some immaturity here, some dishonesty, some immature behaviors that might be either sent or received. Because there's something here where energies, whether it's your energy, earth signs, or this person's energy that I'm talking about, they can't deal with like the darker side of emotions. They try not to get too deep or too serious or too emotionally highly enmeshed. So there's a sensitive soul here though showing up for you guys. So deep down, I feel like this is a sensitive energy. But they could also be emotionally mature. So they're making this kind of like the synchronicity right now is kind of like broken, but it's like the universe is saying this is important because all this up here that's taking place is highlighting what needs to be known. Okay, so from here on out, I'm not sure the direction of repair. It does feel like, we are dealing with somebody that if things don't stabilize, if things aren't stable, then the energy that I'm talking about can't balance things right. Like it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's just that it almost feels like things have to be like perfect a certain way so that things aren't like ruffled. And if it's not perfect and if it becomes ruffled, it's like reset all over again. And it's just like that's very kind of it's like heavy on this person's mind. Okay, so this is what I have for you all, earth signs. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I love you all so much. Let me know what you're thinking and what's going on with you, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Oh, subscribe if you're new and all that stuff. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much.